if Elon Musk had followed the same strategy that Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg follows, then today, Musk would have been far behind in the race. Let me explain this to you. When Facebook started, its biggest competitors were Orkut and Friendster. Both of them were the kings of the social media at that time. At that time, Zuckerberg did not have any kind of experience in running a business. You can say that he did not know anything about the market, but still, Zuckerberg chose the path of diplomacy. Zuckerberg approached both the companies and offered them a partnership. Today, we all know what happened to those companies. But in this case, Musk neither called the two companies nor offered them a partnership. Instead, he assembled his own team. It wasn't a wise decision at the moment, but it was a decision that changed the fate of his life. And you can see this change when you compare the net worth of Elon Musk and the Neuralink founders. So as of today, Elon Musk's net worth is $212 billion, whereas the combined net worth of Mohseni and Nadeau is only $25 million. This is a difference of 187 times. Let me ask you one question. If you were Nadeau or Mohseni, would you have accepted Elon Musk's offer? Why or why not? Well, if I were in their place, I would have immediately agreed to Elon Musk's offer. And you can see why. Suppose I am Neuralink founder Mohseni. Now, even though I have made this technology myself, I do not have so much money to spend on its production. And the worst part is that no one is ready to invest money in my technology. Now, if Elon Musk offers me a deal, saying that if you work with me, I will fund your technology, then there is nothing better than this offer for me. And in this way, I would have got the opportunity to take my technology to the whole world. Also, I would have worked in the company of a person who is a genius in his field. So, in short, there is nothing to lose in this deal. And that is why I would have agreed to Elon Musk's offer. But the decision of these two researchers was completely opposite. They wanted to run their company independently. The sad part was that they did not have enough funds. And this is the reason that in 2019, Elon Musk's Neuralink raised $107 million. And this funding gave him the strength to increase his production rapidly. And you can see how quickly he is moving. Because in May 2020, Elon Musk announced that he would implant his chip in humans within 6 months. And this promise was fulfilled by August 2020. On the other hand, Neuralink never got the funding again after 2015. After Musk's Neuralink got the funding, neither Nadeau and Mosconi were able to do any further research, nor they were able to build a prototype. That is why Neuralink's website was shut down in 2021. However, Musk's Neuralink was making rapid progress. By 2021, his chips were being tested on monkeys. And in 2022, his chips were implanted in a monkey named Piggy, which was completely paralyzed due to a spinal cord injury. And this monkey learned to play Pong with the help of Neuralink. In fact, in 2022, Neuralink received FDA approval to begin human trials. And in 2023, the world witnessed a miracle. A man who had been paralyzed for 8 years stood up and took his first steps thanks to Neuralink. Now recently, Elon Musk has implanted his latest chip inside a man, which he says is smaller and better than the previous chip. So you can see Neuralink is making a lot of progress. And most importantly, it has kept pace with Synchron. Now here, you must have understood how important it is to have a good business mindset along with technical skills. Because a person who does not have a good business mindset, no matter how good his technology is, he will never be able to earn name and fame. And the story of Musk is proof of this. After reading this story, one thing must have become very clear to you. The market does not care whether you are a woman or a man. You just need to prove yourself. And the best example of this is Elon Musk's wife, Grimes. Recently, Grimes and Elon Musk got divorced. After the divorce, Grimes got the custody of their children. And now she has revealed her face for the first time. This is what she looks like without makeup. So what do you think of her? But this is not important. What is important is that she herself is a tech icon, and she has founded a space engineering company, the Boring Company, and is also a singer. Along with this, she is also a mother, so clearly, she is a strong woman. All in all, you too can be like Grimes. If you want to become a woman, just focus on your skills. And to know more about such inspiring stories, subscribe to our channel. Now coming back to the topic, recently, Elon Musk has unveiled his ultimate plan for his brain-computer interface, which he has named the Bionic Eye. But before explaining to you what this Bionic Eye is, we want to show you a real-life incident. Actually, in 2016, a 9-year-old girl from England lost her eyesight due to an illness. Now when she was just 5 years old, doctors removed her eyes and placed artificial eyes in their place. But even after putting those artificial eyes, she was not able to see anything. Doctors explained to her that she would never be able to see in her life. But do you know what happened in 2023? The same girl opened her eyes after 7 years. In fact, she saw her parents for the first time. But how did this miracle happen? Well, this miracle happened with the help of BCI technology. Actually, this girl was fitted with 2 chips, one in her brain and the other in her artificial eyes. And with the help of these 2 chips, she was able to see. So it is clear that when these 2 chips are connected to each other, they can transmit visual data from one chip to the other. Now this technology is called the Bionic Eye. And with the help of this, a completely blind person will be able to see. And the special thing is that Elon Musk plans to deliver this Bionic Eye to the world by 2025. But how is this Bionic Eye going to work? Well, this Bionic Eye is going to work in 2 ways. First, it will be helpful for those people who have lost their eyesight in both eyes. Second, it will be helpful for those people who have lost their eyesight in only one eye. Let me explain both the methods to you. First, a totally blind person will have a chip installed in his brain. This chip will be connected to a camera, and with the help of this camera, the chip will record pictures from the surroundings. And then these images will be sent to the other chip, which will be placed near the optic tectum of the brain. And this optic tectum is the area of the brain that is responsible for processing visual data. That's why this chip will be able to transmit the images recorded by the camera to the optic tectum of the brain. And in this way, this person will be able to see. The second method is for those people who can see with one eye, but have lost their eyesight in the other eye. For such a person, the Bionic Eye will replace his one artificial eye, and this Bionic Eye will be connected to the camera. Then this camera will take pictures of the surroundings and send them to the chip, which will then transmit these images to the optic tectum of the brain. And in this way, this person will be able to see through his Bionic Eye. Now the question arises, is this Bionic Eye perfect? Well, the answer is no. This Bionic Eye has a lot of drawbacks, and the biggest drawback is that the person who has lost both eyes will not be able to differentiate between day and night. For such a person, the brain will not be able to process the data in such a way that he can differentiate between day and night. So clearly, this Bionic Eye is not going to be as effective as our eyes. But still, it is going to be the biggest technological revolution of the 21st century, because a blind person will be able to see. Moreover, you won't believe that with the help of this Bionic Eye, Elon Musk wants to create virtual reality for the blind. According to him, in the future, we will be able to feed 3D images to the chip, and that too in 3D. And in this way, a blind person will be able to see the whole world in 3D. Although Elon Musk has not yet given any details about how exactly he is going to do this. But it is certain that this bionic eye is going to be the biggest step in the field of BCI. With the help of this bionic eye, Elon Musk will give the greatest gift to the blind. In fact, he will make them superhuman. And if you want to become a superhuman, then you should watch this video as well.